BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Carolina Panthers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Come on. Hey.
Now this taken in by Downs. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
How'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. On the return, Jackson. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
Hut. Check pink. Hut.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Here's a 2nd and 5. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Red, cycle. Black, ultra.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready, set. Steel, black. Smash, red. Set, go.
Young on 1st down. Touchdown! Hayden Hurst, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for two.
Ready.
And Young's going to throw for this. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a two-point try. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it, and they'll take it out to the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. 1-7, their record here at the midway point of the season. And right now, this organization, more than likely, if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves. But with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So's the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions. And what's interesting is a lot of these guys are playing for jobs and trying to keep their positions. It might be just in the league in some other spot.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Ready, break.
And he will find Scott on the right side, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
First and 10, Taylor now. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. Looking to shot for Woods, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it up. And the Panthers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Fights, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's got this down to the 35. A play fake, now Young. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Young throwing complete there to Mingo. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Young will set to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jonathan Mingo, a 14-yard touchdown, as his guys are able to extend their lead. So we'll see what Young and his guys can do here as they walk up for the 2-point try.
Ready?
And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. A throw on the money there to Doolin. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. His throw incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jonathan Taylor there, and it's 3rd and 5. You look at this Carolina defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not bad.
I don't think he's going to do that. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. Running left, Taylor. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Ready.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
He hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now it's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Colts. Tyler Scott, 28 yards. And the Colts are back within a score. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. On play action, Young. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. first and 10. It's Sanders. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yardage, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
That throw by Young incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. It's caught by Sanders. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
They go option right on 2nd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Panthers are able to add on to that lead. Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
Black Ultra.
They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Come on.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Again, it's Taylor. And Taylor going to pick up the Colts first down as they get this up past the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Here we go. Reload. Ready.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. Getting to the ball that time was Jeremy Chin.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Richardson looking to throw this. And this one complete to Doolin. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Nothing flashy there, the slant to the slot.
And the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
3rd down and 6. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
13-yard line.
Ready. Shot. 17. Set. Hunt.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry up.
13-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Young. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Ball red. Jackrabbit. Jack. Hunt.
Here is Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. It's Young off play action. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Andy Isabella as the 1st half is winding down. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. So we'll see what Young and his guys can do here as they walk up for the 2-point try.
White. Striker. 3-3.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively or offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. 2nd half action underway. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. So they take over. Enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So that's a solid start to the 2nd half. You come out of the lockers losing, thinking you're kicking it away, not going to have it, but boom, the fumble, they get it right back.
I don't know whether they even drew that up on the board or was it just said, but they had to have it. They needed a spark to get them going here in the 2nd half, and they got it right away.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Richardson. He'll get the hook up there to Woods. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now Richardson back to throw it. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Colts send out their new kicker for 2023, Matt Gay, for the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Gay's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Young. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Now he'll escape, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Green Jack. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set.
2nd down, Young. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Samson Abukum in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Throwing, Young. Flushed out right. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And fights through one man. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. It'll be a pickup of 4. And the Panthers are set up now with a 1st and goal. I think that's a good example of why they've been successful this year. They're fearless on any down.
And it's interesting that this year I asked an NFL head coach about being fearless and going for it on 4th down. And he said,
and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Panthers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this.
There he goes, left side. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
First down.
They run once more with Taylor. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Ready.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Richardson going to move him around. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 2nd down, here's Richardson. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Now, we saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. 3rd and long for Richardson. Shakes off the sack. Flush to his right. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
And Gay knocks this one through, and that'll get this back down to a 20-point spread. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive. As Sanders has it poked free. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Yellow, go. Ready.
To throw on 2nd down is Young. Escaping the pressure right. They'll air one out deep for Mingo. And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. A play fake. Now Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
10 cycles. Smash, red. Set.
First down, Young. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Blue strike. Ready.
Young off the play fake. That ball complete to Isabella. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Trouble, 38. Black shot. Clawed red. Set, go.
To the air once more, Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. DJ Chark, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go. Start.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Come on, come on. Set.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Back to Taylor on first down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Now Richardson. And his throw here's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
That is caught. A big play there for Indy. 42 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. On the handoff, Taylor. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Set. Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
On the ready.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10.
Red, yellow. Hut, hut.
And Young's going to throw it here. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And when you break it down.